I'm gonna give it 1 second. I have given that enough time. Hello everyone. Happy Friday. It is Friday, June 8th. Welcome to Learning Letters. Oh, hello SBRE Brown. I'm gonna wave at you. Oh, how exciting. Okay. Sorry. So today we are going to be working on the letter U. And hello Pickled Crabs, Marie Antoinette, hello Steve, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you're all having an okay day, if not a fabulous day. We're going to be doing the U. Now I haven't been here in, like, I'm kind of here sporadically because my my elbow has been flaring up, so don't laugh because I have not been practicing as much as I should be. Now, let's get cracking. I'm using the Pilot Parallel 6mm, and that's all. I'm just gonna start. We're just gonna just like dive right in. Let's do an Old English style. I actually really like this one. I think it's a very, I don't know, it's just, it looks really cool. Oh, well, I've already butchered that, haven't I? Yeah, well, I could have been worse. Could have been better. That's pretty horrendous, isn't it? Should we try that again? The problem was, I tried to do that in the backwards order that I would otherwise normally do it. So let's do it in my usual order. Which would be like so. In which case, it comes together a little better. Like, marginally better, but a little bit better. And in case you're thinking, I don't want to use a 6mm Pilot Parallel, totally fine. You can also do that surprisingly well with a tiny little nib like this 1.1mm nib from the Safari. Looks a little more complicated because everything is more packed together, but it's not too bad. Yeah, working out okay. Can even leave out that second line in there. I hope you're all quiet because you have your pens out and you're trying to ink it up along with me. There we go. I'm gonna hold that up just so you can see. A little bit of variation, of course, but super fun. Now, we can also do a Gothic style. So let's do a capital first, which is very similar to this one, at least in the way I do it. Just try to make it like a bit, I guess, like sharper, taller, and so Gothic style. So it's not like Gothic for sure, because here's a little Gothic. Hello, Jose! Long time no see. How are you guys doing? What's going on? Do you have new pens? Do you have new ink? Tell me everything. Okay, there we go. So this one is a matter of having a taller, thinner letter. There we go. That came out okay. Oh, hello, Helen. Are you back from your world traveling journeys? Okay, now we are going to do just like a regular U. Now, the thing is, people sometimes ask me, like, why do you want a stub nib? How is that interesting? Well, it's interesting because it adds variation to your handwriting, and it makes it look way cooler than a round nib unless you have amazing handwriting, which I don't. Okay. Hello, Annabelle. Yes, excellent. You are paralleling in parallel with my paralleling. That's horrendous. All right. Oh yeah, that new 3776 teal. I'm definitely into that one too myself. Okay, I am going to turn the page. Do I have a grinded stub VP nib? Well, I have a vanishing point with the actual factory stub nib that it comes with, which I like a lot. I also have used a cursive italic vanishing point stub grind. So I have used both in case there was a follow-up question. So we're just messing around here with the Pilot Metropolitan stub, which is totally awesome. And it's more of an italic because it's got a bit of a crisper edges. But I really like it, just so you know. So let me think here. What can we write? Well, I'm going to first of all write hello. Or hello. Oh, yeah. Okay, next thing we are going to do is grab that parallel again. We're going to do an unseal. Oh, that's way too small, sorry. I actually do mine a little different than the one over here, which was like a guide for me so I don't forget what I'm doing. I usually do it like more like this, sorry. So it's just a bit straighter for my stuff. Wait, no, ignore that one. I started making it, then I forgot what I was doing halfway through. So there's that, and then if you wanted to do a foundational, it's more like rounded off and curvy. So like smoother lines. Like so. Okay. And we're also going to grab the metal falcon. We cannot yet spell uvula because we haven't done V yet. No, but next week we'll be able to spell uvula. Ooh, that's a good word. Okay, so, what was I going to say? Sorry, my brain decided to fall asleep there. With this one, I like to use for like modern calligraphy. That doesn't even look like a U, it looks like an N. I like to use it for modern calligraphy type stylings. And I think this is a great nib to experiment with because you can do what feels right to you, or you can do like a formal U, like a nice like swirly U. Can we write unseal yet? Yes, we can. This is obviously not unseal, but I just wanted to write the word. So, yes, I can imagine left-handed pilot paralleling is hard, especially because it's super wet. Hey, Suze, thank you so much for coming in to say hello. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just not have to work? Yes, but thank you anyway. I'm so honored you came. Okay, I'm going to try left-handed paralleling. Oh my God. This is not for me. This is... Okay, this is obviously not something I can continue to do. Hilariously difficult. But I guess it's a matter of underwriting. So if you're a lefty out there and you feel like you are not allowed to use a parallel, you are. Get out there and get yourself a parallel. Maybe the smaller one, maybe a 1.5 millimeter. Okay, that kind of... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was off screen. That kind of came out. And... Okay, I've done Gothic, Unchill, Foundational, Old English. And, okay, so here is a style that I kind of do randomly. We are going to use Steve's word, unique. So, it's sort of like a foundational, but mixed in with something else because it's not as rounded and it's taller and thinner. Unique. That is a good word. Got a lot of tails on it. Unique. I don't know what I'm doing. Not bad. That's a pretty simple lettering style. And let me think. One that I really like to do because I think it's funny is just doing really short spread out letters. Because it's, I don't know, it looks strange, but it's fun. This one's a lot of fun to practice because I love the way the pen sounds. Love, oh wait, no, we haven't written lovely yet. I mean, we haven't done the V yet, so I can't do lovely. Hello! Awesome! Okay, I'm going to turn the page. We'll write a few more words and then we shall wrap it up. Okay, let's see. We have the Lamy, Safari, and here's another style that I like to do. That's super easy. Anyone can do this. It doesn't really even take practice. I do tall letters with a little tail on them. Super simple. And it works really well with these Lamy calligraphy nibs or the Pilot Metropolitan calligraphy nib, stub nib. Here's another option, is kind of what I did on the previous page, but it actually looks better with this nib because this nib has some more line variation. Hello. And I know, I'm not even writing U's anymore, but, well, whatever. It's all about learning letters, but also letters form words, and that's what we were doing. U. So often, if I have like 30 pens inked, people will ask me, well, first of all, why do you ink so many pens? And the reason I ink so many different pens is because they all have different nibs, which allows me to explore lettering styles and also mix nibs. So like mix nib usage. So for example, we could do, let's do this. And if you didn't, so if you're using like a broad stub and you don't want to use a parallel to do a thin line, you can do it like that. Or we could do this. So it's fun to just use your nibs and explore handwriting. Like it doesn't have to be, you know, fancy, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but just to have some fun. I really like this ink color. Ooh, I like this curly U. That's cute. So, these are the kinds of things you can do with your many nibs, your many inks, and your many pens, which will totally justify yourself, totally justify to yourself if you want more. Not that I'm encouraging that, because clearly I have too many pens. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining Learning Letters today. I hope you have been learning letter inspired a bit so that you can create different styles and explore your handwriting. Hopefully this was fun. Thank you again. Have a lovely weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.